In this video, we're going to make the common styrofoam cup using the Inventor software. We'll make the cup using a standard IPT file. To begin, select New and then Standard IPT from the English tab and Create. It'll take a moment for the IPT file to load. Once the IPT file has loaded, you want to click on Create 2D Sketch, and then on the front view plane, click on that, and you have a front view sketch ready to start. I like using the hand tool, which is the pan tool, and to move the screen over a little bit, moving so the origin is down towards the lower left. To begin, we want to use the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle starting at the origin, and just draw whatever size you think is appropriate. But again, we're using the rectangle tool to draw the rectangle. We are not using the line tool. Next, you want to dimension the rectangle to be 1.813 inches wide and 4.75 inches tall. Right click and select OK when you are finished dimensioning, or you can push the escape button. You really want to click on the front view of the cube, and that draws the sketch, the full rectangle, back into your view. Next, you want to use the line tool and start in the upper right hand corner of the rectangle, and you should get the green dot. That tells you that you are exactly in the upper right hand corner. Click and release and draw a line down at an angle, and make sure you see that tangent mark or symbol. Do not go to the exact midpoint like I'm showing here and get the green dot on the bottom. You do not want that. You want to be at a slight angle and then and touching the bottom edge of the rectangle, and click it into place. You can then push escape. You now want to dimension the position of that the end point of that line, so clicking on the dot there and then the edge of the line, and this is coming up, or this should be, 1.125 inches, and there you see the line adjust slightly. Push escape to get out of the dimension tool, and then get your line tool again, and you want to start on the top edge, tangent to the top edge, touching the top edge. Click and release and draw down. This is going to be drawing the inside wall. Notice that this line that I am drawing now is parallel to the first line. Click and release and then draw a line straight over, perpendicular to the vertical line or parallel to the bottom edge, but it's touching the left side of the rectangle, and click and release. You then push escape to get out of the line tool, and now you want to dimension, get the dimension tool and dimension the space, the wall thickness, which is 0.150, and do that also on the bottom edge like I'm showing here, 0.150, and push escape when you are done. And at this point we have finished the sketch that we want for the basic cup shape. So we click finish sketch. You notice how my sketch kind of zoomed in towards the bottom. I'm going to click on the Home View button here, and that brings it back to a better position where I can see everything. I now want to select the Revolve tool, and if your Revolve tool, if the Revolve window does not fully open up, click on the downward arrow showing like I did just there. We now want to select the profile of the cup, which is kind of that hockey stick shape, and then we need to click on the axis tool in the window and then click on the left edge of the rectangle, and that is the axis that we are going to revolve around. And you see that it's revolved, and you simply click OK. It is a full revolve axis. You can click on the Home View button and it brings it back into the home view position as shown here. At this point, you simply want to save this IPT file to your Unit 1 folder.